Hi, welcome to this tutorial. In this session today we will discuss about ID, attribute, class and its usage. In this attribute ID we use for a unique identity for an HTML element. It can be used by CSS and JavaScript to perform ID based tasks with a specified value. We'll see all the specified few of examples I will demonstrate you. Rest of you need to practice it. Okay, let's start the session with a hash symbol will specifies ID element in CSS. For example, using CSS to style an HTML with the ID, it's indicate first header. I am taking an example. This is the style sheet I am writing here. You will observe that hash first header and braces start background hyphen color and light green I have taken, and color equal to background color is light green and color yellow, padding 25px, text align that equal to left. This is the style sheet. My first header looks like these properties. Is it clear? For that purpose I am showing you clearly. I'll write step by step with that. You'll see I am editing with the demo page here. Yeah, that is an earlier example we have discussed about the under the list. You identify that session and see it's a good session to create such a wonderful tutorial. And one more the thing is, like to subscribe, like, share and comment any of your views regarding these sessions. Yeah, all you are aware of that to know how to write style. Once again I will show you to writing style. This is the style tag is open. Inside the head I am writing. Style tag is closed. In between take hash first header. Take as your wish that name, it's up to you. Okay, wherever you are applying that first header, these properties like this style tag what we have written here, these properties will be applicable. Background color colon light green I am taken, terminate, and color of the font is yellow, terminate the line, padding that equal to 25px, terminate, and text align. This is the editor I am using Notepad++, hence it's showing some values from the library. And after the completion of the style head, I'm writing, yeah, here it is on a body, h2 tag is there. Here I'm creating id that equal to first first header. Okay, we'll see, look into that output. See here HTML tutorial heading. Earlier it's shown that if I am not applied this ID, see what will happen. I removed that ID and saved, refresh, black only. Now I am placing that ID here, like Control Z, save, see now, refresh, yellow. I am applying here that padding is 25, color is yellow, background color light green, sorry, yeah, it's a light green, and all is applicable here. Have you observed that? In a similar way, you can write your programs by using a CSS style sheets in a good manner. Okay, and come to the next point. For explanation of this ID attribute can use for any HTML element. If the same properties like text and background colors if may require, the first header property, that ID, you can also use to have that type of activities and properties. For the commonization in HTML, most of the people they'll use to do these things. And these are case sensitive ID values. We need to be identify that case sensitive manner, which are the capital and small. We have to stringently we have to provide as it is. While creating the ID values, we need not to give any spaces, commas, extras. Any of the ID while using the programming language manner, you have to follow. These are the rules, basics. And come to the class and ID usage. In HTML element can only have one unique ID that belongs to that single element. To using of class name can also be used multiple times in a element. Like an example, our first style, there is an element with the ID first header we have written. That first header ID, background color and all the things is defined. And there is an attribute column that name school I have taken here. Style all elements with the school with the class name like a school. Okay, wherever I am calling that class equal to school, these properties background color, color block, padding 20px will applicable for the class. See here. For an example, earlier we have called first header, it's an my school first header, a unique element header ID, and the same element using multiple times like a class we need to use. Instead of ID, we need to use class called school, and a class h2 school, and a class school. These three things we will have a look into that. This is an ID for header we have used, and here 3 times we are using as a name of class. To declare that class, we have to, for header ID we have taken for hash symbol, strongly remember. For the class we are defining as dot, this is the dot school we are defining. Okay, and I am taken that code and here I am pasting on header part, and I need to write the class part here also. Yeah, this is sufficient. Sorry, this is sufficient. The open braces and end braces are very much important, like open tag and end tag. Now we will refresh this page by applying class. See, St. Patrick's School, this is the basic schooling level. St. John's School, basic schooling level. The class is applicable. One class we have written. I will change the color of the class at one place. See here, color it's showing black. Instead of black, I am changing into orange color. One place I am changing at CSS level, on style sheet CSS level. See, and the rest of the class is applicable at 3 places, h2 tag here, here and here. Okay, what will happen now? Save the document and refresh it. Just a second. The class, the ID I have defined here, it is the correct only. something I have taken a copy, it's not supporting that font. I hope, we'll see. Some of the browsers may support, some of the browsers may not support. See here, St. Patrick's School, and background is applied here, St. John's School and public school. Okay, one class, wherever I am applying the same class only, it is applicable, and it is showing that properties of the style. In your page, assume that in your web application, like a website, like HTML web pages, there are huge pages like 200 or 300 pages. If any requirements of any that color or changes may require in your page, what you will do? Better to always practice with CSS, and one time if you are changed that CSS value at single place, throughout that application of all the web pages will reflect. Such a manner you try to practice. First you practice with the basics, and comes to one by one in order to learn this type of inheritance skills. This is the real time I have faced such a hectic works. Okay, if you learned perfectly with the calling of classes at calling of the one single CSS style sheet throughout the application, it's well and good, very well and good. Okay, I hope you better understand about ID attribute, class, and its usage with the multiple places with the class name and ID names, and with respect to of their differences. Please subscribe, like, share and comment any of your views regarding this. Thank you for watching this session. Thank you.